If you've seen my other videos or read any of my thousands of words I've written out on ALICIACREATURE, my my YouTube channel, obviously that this is on. This is what I looked like 9 years ago. This is what I could look like again if I lose 40 pounds. And this was right when I first came to LA. My ex and I went to Hollywood. I'd never been to in my life, of course. And that's me right there, sitting on where all the stars' hands are and everything. That's from Alicia's World. This picture is when I weighed about 166, about 6 pounds more than when I did Alicia's World. The least I ever weighed, I'm 5'9" and a half and bare feet. The least I ever weighed in my life was 153, and very briefly, it was very hard to maintain that. My ultimate goal would be 150, but that's very hard for me. I mean, I'd be happy just to get back to that again, which is 166. And now you people are going to tell me that Chad Kroeger and any red-blooded American man wouldn't want that, at least in bed, probably not for the long haul. Anyway, let me talk about Chad Kroeger. Of course, I fantasized, because he writes such intensely sexual songs. I fantasized about being in bed with him. What that might be like. I'm sure a lot of women do. But the bottom line is, I really, really just wanted to talk to him. And of the 1,000 letters that I sent to him, probably 1,000, I don't know, in 10 months' time. I sent others after that, but in 10 months' time I had given up. But I had thought that he just got turned off by my letters. I didn't know about his girlfriend, unfortunately. But in any case, this is when I was going out. This is a club outfit I wore out with my hot little blonde friend Sally. She was little. She was like 5'3", and I'm big, 5'9" and a half. But she loved to dance as much as I did, and she could dance in heels, whereas I would always wear flats. I'd fall flat on my face in heels, let alone dance. And I can walk a little bit in heels, but that's about it. This is me that she took at her house. I think I was about 160 there. That's in a purple bikini. That's from Alicia's World, Alicia's World, Alicia's World, Earth Camp TV. Alicia's World. This is me and my pug. Obviously, I'm heavier here. You can tell by my heavier face. That picture was taken, I don't know, I gained because of a lot of depression with my ex. I gained 72 pounds. I've lost about 32, maybe around 30 pounds. But I gained 72. There might have been right in the middle. I might not have been 232 pounds there, but might have been pretty close. I don't know. I don't remember, if you want to know the truth. Maybe I was on like 120 or 220 or something. That's my pup dog, Omar. I love very much, and I go for long, long walks with him while blasting classic rock in my hair and trying to forget about my miserable life. There's another Alicia's World picture. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. I look very angry there, don't I? And there's Alicia's World picture where I held up a picture from when I was about 7 years old. Not very happy camper, you know. Living with an alcoholic stepfather. He was my stepfather yet, but he was gonna become it in a couple of years. In any case, he was a violent alcoholic. There's Alicia's World. That's like my favorite picture from Alicia's World. Just me when I was little. That's just a home snapshot. screenshot a friend of mine took. That's another one from my friend Sally, took in her house. We'd about 166 there. That's another one of my favorite Alicia's World pictures. This is when I first came here to LA and not wearing a speck of makeup. My ex took that picture of me. Another one here. Not wearing a speck of makeup in this picture either. That was a lot of years ago. In any case, what I wanted to say is that I don't understand why any of this happened with Chad. I made those first YouTube videos out here where I say, why did he fuck with a nobody? Why did Chad Kroeger fuck with a sad, lonely nobody like me for kids? Before I found out about the girlfriend, when I made them, I just thought my letters had turned him off, and I thought maybe because he has so much money, he could pay off somebody to spy on me and easily do it and get into all my private stuff. So I made him just in case he was listening, watching, but I never dreamed that he went and got himself a girlfriend. And the thing is, all that I expected from the man, honestly, is just I thought he would like come knock on my door and ask me on a date or something, you know? I never thought that, oh, he's in love with me, just because his song said it. You can write about anything. I do believe he saw me in Alicia's World. I believe that he wasn't famous 9 years ago, and I had tens of thousands of fans. My channel went out all over the planet. You know, I mean, I have on my website people writing from, you know, in other languages, French and Spanish and what have you, you know. And I was very, very popular. I only did it from December 31st, 2000 until sometime, I think I stopped maybe in April. So I didn't do it for very long. But people are calling me delusional and crazy and ugly, and there's no way that Chad could possibly like me. His fiance was a hairdresser. She wasn't a celebrity, she wasn't famous. He was with her for almost 7 years, and she was his fiance for like 6 of those years almost. You know? But what I think about this man, honestly, this is what I think. Just like I wish that I could fall in love, but I've been so hurt, especially up until recently, that I can't even trust a man anymore, you know, let alone fall in love with him. In the same token, I think Chad wants to be somebody who could be faithful to one woman, who could be capable of fidelity. I don't think he has it in him. Really don't. I don't think he would be capable of being faithful. And I'm not the only one who feels that way, you know? I'm not. But you people have no idea who I am. You don't understand. And you think, oh, she's after fame or whatever. I would like some kind of thing where, to quote Weezer, I don't have to punch it in and punch it out and suck it up to Bob. Something creative in my life, do something meaningful that would bring me money. Not necessarily quote-unquote fame, you know. And the things that I wrote to Chad were like, I wrote to him that I wish he wasn't famous. I wish he was the same person he was, like a musician and really sexual and really brilliant and could write all these incredible songs, whatever, but that he played out at local clubs, that he wasn't famous, and then I wouldn't have to be so intimidated. That's what I wrote to him. I can prove it. I mean, not that I ever will. I mean, I have copies of all the letters. I saved them onto my private MySpace page. But that's the kind of stuff I wrote to him. That I was intimidated by him, that I was afraid, that I didn't know, you know, if he really liked me or not, or if this was all just a joke or whatever. And then I tried to say things that would entice him to come for me, and all this time I didn't know that he had a girlfriend. And I just wish that maybe my letters I don't even know if he read them, I know. But all I know is his band member, I know Daniels showed up, you know, and talked to me. I know. I believe that Ryan did, like 3 months before, when I hadn't even started writing to Nickelback with Chad or anything. So anyway, that's that. Mail just came.